Hello and welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. And yeah, back again with another video, people. Back again with another video. We're going to be live at 10 for the birthday Q&A. Thank you for all your birthday wishes and your messages. It means a lot. And yeah, hopefully I've gotten back to everyone from what I know of. And yeah, tons of talk about West Ham again. But this time, people somewhat enjoyed the El Fernandez video. It seems that West Ham are looking at a lot of eights and tens. Only Tyler Morton really seen as the number six links, which is kind of unfortunate. But I would love Tyler Morton at West Ham United. But this today is not about him. It's about his teammate Harvey Elliot and James Mcatee. Because I forget about James Mcatee. I can't lie. James Mcatee's been linked with West Ham for 2 years now. Like linked with us last year. We're never going to get him last year. And the year before, he was linked with the swap of Lucas Paquetá going to Manchester City. And to be fair, I would still take James Mcatee. I'm really surprised that James Mcatee and Nico O'Reilly are even available for Man City. I know they've got better players, but Nico O'Reilly, excuse me, he could do a really good job for Manchester City. I'd actually think he's a better option than Ike Nori at left back, and Nico O'Reilly ain't even a left back. With Mcatee going forward, obviously as the number 10/right winger that he is, can play in an 8 and a 3 in midfield. Gets into really good advanced positions, good left foot, can strike a ball, can create, can link up play in all areas of the pitch, by the way, because some players are only really suited to being on the touchline and creating, or being in the central area and creating, being in tight spaces and creating, or only creating when he can take a certain amount of touches. But James Mcatee, I feel like is very good at being all round in terms of that. When you compare it to Harvey Elliott, he's also similar. What, in my opinion, James Mcatee likes to drag the ball away to create space, whereas Harvey Elliott likes to drive with the ball to create space for himself. And they're two similar players, but like to do two different things. They like to do two different things in terms of the way they create, what they're creating on the pitch, how they create space, and linking up with players that can run in behind is very important as well, because we do actually have players that can run in behind. Guilherme, Somerville, Bowen, etc. And I would like a striker that can run in behind as well, because I think it gives us a whole new dynamic. When you look at the number 10 and number 9 combinations that we've seen in the Premier League in its general history, I think Harvey Elliott and Mcatee can also do that with a proper number 9. I would take either at the club. Ideally, Harvey Elliott. I think Harvey Elliott is a little bit more polished, and is a bit more dangerous from shooting outside of the box. And I think he's got a better delivery. However, Mcatee would not be much of a downgrade of the signing of Harvey Elliott either. I would be happy with either signing. The number 10s that we're linked with, I really like. I really like the list. But are we going to get any of them is the real question. I'm not too sure. Knowing us, we'll probably haggle for all the prices, but I feel like El Kudus would be the most realistic out of all of them. So either way, I'd be fine with it. But anyway, with Harvey Elliott, he'd be like perfect for us. I think he's the perfect option of someone who's going to find a new lease of life at a different club, going from the Big Six team to go to a smaller club with where there's less pressure and thriving. I don't think you could do that with every single player. Every time we're linked with a player from a Big Six club, West Ham fans like to use that argument for every single player. But however, I do think it's true for either of these two, because they want to break out on the scene. You want to break out and actually have, put your name out there, sort of thing. Maybe at a lesser club, so maybe then take the next step up again. Maybe use this as a stepping stone, which for the short term I don't really mind, because we need the players that we need right now. We can end up flipping these players if they do well. And these players are young. So they can also improve at this club with the fact that they haven't really played that much first team football. Like Harvey Elliott's played first team football, but not enough as a starter to really develop properly, in my opinion. I think he could be very key towards us when given a key role. I think with Harvey Elliott as well, what I really like is his character. I like his shithousery. He has an attitude, but a good kind of attitude, where he's got the cockiness about him. He's got the right kind of arrogance that he can use in football, which is decent, because I like players with character. I like players with character, so I'd be very happy with Harvey Elliott or James Mcatee at West Ham United. I can't lie, but Harvey Elliott has the edge on him. He has the edge. Whereas Mcatee, he's more calm, composed. I still like him. I still think he's a very good footballer. I just think as well, like the most important thing about having these kind of transfers is whether they're the right fit for the team or not. There's been so many times, and not just in the striker position, but in any sort of attacking position where we bought the wrong attacker for the wrong system. It's happened many times. Felipe Anderson, Said Benrahma, etc., Pablo Fornals, etc. Like we bought the wrong attacker for the wrong system because in a possession-based system, I do think Fornals, Benrahma, and Felipe Anderson could have done better. Felipe Anderson was lazy, Benrahma can't shoot, and Fornals was played out of position quite a lot. So those are the deficiencies that happened in those singular players. But you're not every day you're going to get a Jared Bowen, for example, who can adapt to all situations. Lucas Paquetá can actually adapt to both counter-attacking football and possession-based football. With Mcatee and Harvey Elliot, I think they both fit the team. I think they both fit the team. They both fit the way Potter wants to play. And it's not just buying an English player in the Premier League for the sake of buying someone that's in-house for the sake of it. It would actually be buying someone who's going to raise the skill level, the technical quality within the team, which is something that's very important within West Ham United right now. It's something we really, really need to do because if you look at the technical ability at West Ham, there's not much there. There's not much there, especially in the mainstream big name first team players that we have at this current moment in time. These guys trying to pass through a press is genuinely outstanding on how inefficient they are at passing through a press, to say the least. I do think they would benefit more off the players that we should be buying, that we are linked with, that hopefully we do get over the line because we've only got one side to go over the line. But they would probably still benefit off, playing in these sort of systems, playing alongside other technical players. Like Harvey Elliott could develop a great relationship, and James Mcatee. They can both develop a great relationship with someone like a Jared Bowen, someone like a Luis Guilherme. Wingers they can link up with. And it would put more ammo in our attack as well. We don't have to completely rely upon the right-hand side all the time, which is also one of the main things I take from this is that you can't keep relying on Jared Bowen to do every single thing. You can't keep relying on him to do it. And for me, that's been the main problem as well, is that as much as Bowen does play well, it becomes predictable from a team perspective where, they've got Wan-Bissaka and Bowen on the other side, so let's just defend there. We don't need to defend the other side because they've only got Emerson or Ollie Scholes. They haven't got a left winger because Somerville's injured and we just play Kudus or Paquetá there usually, which is very annoying. I don't want to see number 10s on the left. But if we had even someone like an El Kudus, for example, he can play on the left and the number 10. He can get in the spaces and just create. So I'm hoping whoever we get over the line can just get the job done for me because getting a Harvey Elliott, getting him into space and just striking the ball, I can see him getting a few goals at this club. It would add some more of, it's not Bowen scoring. It's not just Bowen scoring the goals. It's not. But there you go. Make sure to like the video, people. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Social media's are in the description. If you want to follow me in the email for the inquiries, we're going to be live at 10 p.m. tonight for the Q&A. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Harvey Elliott or James Mcatee? Who do you think's more suited towards West Ham United? And yeah, take care and peace, people.